Hello, everyone. This is Jim Okrasinski with your week 6 lecture video. So, a bit of housekeeping to begin with. The withdrawal date is Sunday the 24th. So, please be aware of my announcement that I pushed out the other day. After that date, as I say here, I can only issue you the grade you have earned according to the grading policy. So, if you have any questions or issues, you're going to want to send me an email so that we can discuss your progress and where you will be going from this point forward. Enough of the housekeeping issues. Now, the Friday post, the discussion board number 10 is exercise 4.3. We are working in unit number 4, I should say, course units. Let me get to my unit number 4. Here we go. Chapter 4 is what we're working in right now. Chapter is all about getting to the draft as we are preparing ourselves to write the first draft of the research essay. I believe that's going to be due sometime in week 7. So in the course unit here, I have readings and activities. You want to take a look at some of the sections that I mentioned in chapter 4. Pretty lengthy chapter. You can skim through and handle a few of the sections. It'll greatly benefit your writing of the research essay. Remember now, you do have the ability to use a slide presentation on the researcher to help you draw out those main points. As I usually work with in my weekly lecture videos. Let me see if I can scroll down to chapter 4, cover a few items here. Here we go, chapter 4. So you have to decide which way you're going to organize your particular research essay draft, right? So you want to make sure that you check out this section on page 112. Ballinger offers two different ways, whether you want to explore your topic or you want to argue. Okay, a traditional argument is what we're all accustomed to. You state your thesis and you present your evidence through the research and work you've done through the semester to support your thesis. Entertain counterarguments and then wrap up your essay. Your exploration project here, if you're exploring your topic, would be to decide the priority of some of the research that you have discovered over the course of the semester about your topic. Figure out how you want to organize it from most important to least important, from least important to most important, or if you want to take some sort of a problem solution or cause and effect relationship, that is entirely up to you. So Ballinger does talk about arguing or exploring. He also talks about one important point here. Just say one thing. You have to have some sort of a thesis. Even if you're exploring, it'll give you a main point that you'll focus your draft on. I think it's critical that you focus around one important thought there, right? So the organization of the draft depends upon your way. It's either argumentative or exploratory. When you're exploring, you're going to lay out your opening or your introduction, which is the purpose of exercise 4.3, and then you're going to present your information accordingly. Okay, so you want to make sure that it is organized in some sort of a logical manner so that the reader doesn't feel like they're jumping from source to source, much like an annotated bibliography. Okay, you can look through where Ballinger on page 116 talks about narrative logic, and then argumentative logic is really important to think about how you want to structure your particular research essay draft, right? So I'm preparing to write the draft. You have your source material, you have your quotes and your paraphrases and your information that you've parsed out through the double entry journal. You have your focusing thoughts in the dialogue with Dave. You've done all of this work. All of this scaffolding work will go into your research essay, right? You can even try to refine your research question, but now it's time to stop asking questions and you want to provide the audience answers. So I think it's really important that you look at the activity about refining a thesis is a good section on page 122. Take a look at the different templates there. It'll help you organize your thesis statement, and we'll get into a little bit more in the next week with another lecture video on actual writing of that particular research essay draft. One thing I do want to hop to before I finish up this lecture video is to point out the section of writing multiple leads. So if you read the section here, Ballinger offers, well, let's see, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different types of openings or introductions for your research essay draft. Exercise 4.3 specifically is for you to try out 3 different openings for your research essay draft. Out of that 3, you can select one. Tell us why you think that one is the one you like best, and then use that opening to get your research essay draft started, right? So you should have your opening at the end of exercise 4.3 or discussion board number 10. Excuse me, number 10, and you should be able to get started on your research draft. So exercise 4.3 is straightforward. Compose 3 different beginnings or leads to your research paper. And let me emphasize, I want you to write the actual lead like it would appear in your research paper. Don't tell me what lead you're going to use and why. I want to see the opening. That way you've worked on the most important step of getting that research essay started. So step 1 is to turn around and write the 3 leads, right? Step 2, get some help deciding which opening is the strongest. Point behind the discussion board. Let everybody's going to talk to you about your particular leads, right? And look at everybody's, give some advice, and then choose the lead you like more, and then tell us why you think it's the one for your particular topic and your research essay, all right? So I don't want to make this video too long, but I think it's very important that everybody starts shifting gears from collecting information. Now we're coalescing around the topic, what you want to say, and then how you want to present that information to the audience, all right? So this is week 6 lecture video. If you have any questions or issues, please send me an email. Good luck.